Okay, today we're going to go over exporting your movie inside of Windows Movie Maker. Now, our last two tutorials we talked about creating your project, setting your storyboards, doing your editing, getting everything ready to go. At this point, we're ready to put this out as a final item. We can see we've got our video clips are done, our audio editing has been done, we've added an additional soundtrack in. I've also turned around and lined this up, not with the beginning of the clip, but with the end of the clip. It's a personal choice one way or another how you choose to want to do it. Some people want to stretch it all the way across. If the audio clip that you're adding in isn't big enough to cover it, you've got to kind of play with it a little bit and see what you can do. Now if we click on the Publish Movie button, it gives us our choices for how we can export the video. We can export it to our PC for viewing on this PC or another. We could export it out to DVD. We could put it out to a recordable CD, which is a CDR, like what some of you normally use on your PC. We could do it as an email attachment, or we could export it back out to a digital video camera. Not a lot of cameras do that, just to keep in mind. So we're going to export this back to a PC. Now, the next screen asks us for what we want to call our project. We'll call this demo. And below that, we see two options. First option lets us grab folders that have been previously used, or we can do browse just like any other program and choose a folder we want to put it into. Now we have our options for how we want to export this, as far as how much compression the software is going to give it. We can see what our screen resolution would be, estimated file size, how many frames per second. We can also see how much storage we have on the drive that we're going to save it to. Our second option is we can choose exactly how much storage space we want this video to take up. This is really a more expert item, but make sure, as you can see in this drop down box we have between MB and KB, make sure it says MB. This is for megabytes. This is what large file sizes need to have in them, otherwise it compresses it way too much, quality goes down. Our last option is we can do some presets. We can put out for a portable device like an iPod, for a DVD quality movie, for a high def DVD quality movie such as widescreen. We can put it out for a low bandwidth download, which if people don't have a cable modem, that's what they get, or VHS quality. I always recommend going with the DVD quality. It makes the file a little bit bigger, but it's manageable. Use the other two options if you know you're only going to put these out for being able to download. You're not worried about sharing them off, and you want to make sure that the folks who are going to download them can do it easily. And you'll see once we choose the option, it gives us an estimate of what our final file size is going to be. Now look at the differences between putting out as DVD quality and putting it out inside of a low bandwidth, or even putting it out inside of a VHS quality. Keep those things in mind, because that's what's going to make the difference when people try and download your files or when you try and share them with somebody. Once you've made your choice, click on the next button. It's going to go through and create the file for you, and it'll give you an estimate for how long it's going to take. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to catch me in chat. Thanks and have a great day.